everyone, it's Amber from The Sensible Mama. Today I'm here to do a first look for you of two new Jujubee prints that are coming out on May 16th. The two prints in this release are East Hampton, and the other one of course is Key West. What I love so much about this release and the other two coastal releases, now that I think about it, is that these are corresponding prints. And what I mean by that is that the interior lining of each one is the same as the exterior lining of the other. So everything in East Hampton has the Key West print on the inside, and of course everything in the Key West print has the East Hampton print on the inside. Now, we polled our customers trying to figure out what were the items from this release that were most desired. We have been trying desperately to save our budget so that we could spend a lot on the Rosie Posy release, which is going to be extremely limited, and also looking forward to whatever the next Tokidoki or Hello Kitty release is. And what people told us is, for the most part, they were looking for the Super Bee, the Bee Light, the Mini Bee, and of course the accessories. So that's what we're going to be carrying in this release, and that's what I'm going to be showing you right now. If you're looking for the structured bags, you can shop at your preferred local retailer or through Shop Jujubee, or if you need some other ideas for great retailers to shop with, leave me a comment down below and I can make some suggestions. But if you're looking for any of the things that we have in stock, I would absolutely love it if you would come and shop with us at thesensible-mama.com. We have free shipping on all orders greater than $49.99, and we have a really generous loyalty reward program as well. The best thing about our store, in my opinion, is that we offer flex pay, which means that you can buy now with a very small down payment, get your items now, and then pay over time. Alright, so enough of that. Let's go ahead and get into what these adorable prints look like in each of the bag styles that we're carrying. So I already started with the Be Quick, so I will really quickly show you this. These two prints have like a brushed silver metal hardware, which I love. As I already showed you, here is the inside of the Be Quick in this print. For a point of comparison, here is the East Hampton. Again, it's got that brushed metal hardware just like Key West, and I just love the pop of pink on the inside of this bag. That is so gorgeous to me. What I think is best about how these two prints go together is that these little flamingos, if you can see, are gray and white, and they're the exact same gray and white as the East Hampton print, so they just look absolutely lovely together. Next, I'm going to show you the fuel cell. Here is the inside of the fuel cell. Here is the East Hampton print so that you can compare. I am absolutely loving the brushed silver hardware with this print. It just goes so well with this kind of like almost shimmery kind of silver here. And here is the inside of the fuel cell. I don't know why, but that is just so cute to me. Here is the Be Ready. Now, I was a little slow to warm up to this bag. It was one of the new bags that was released just a couple of months ago, I guess, and I wasn't really sure how much I was going to like it, but guys, I have fallen in love with this bag. But it's just a really super cute and versatile bag, and I think it looks awesome in the prints in this release. Alright, up next is the Be Set. The Be Set only comes in the East Hampton print in this release. It's the same as the other two coastal releases, and the reason why they did that is that you actually get a mix and match set. So you get the large set piece in the East Hampton print with an East Hampton print long strap, and of course you do have the Key West lining on the inside of that large piece. You get a medium piece in the Key West print. Here's the inside of that medium set piece. You do get a Key West short strap. So you get two different straps in this Be Set. You get the long strap in the East Hampton print and the short strap in the Key West print. And lastly, you get your small set piece, and it has, of course, the Key West print on the inside. Alright, so moving on, here is the Mini Bee. You know what I love about this one, guys, is this right here. Look at how cute! I love that so much. Now, the inside of this pocket, as you can see, the back of it is still in the Key West print, but the front of that pocket is actually in the East Hampton print. The back in this print is gray, which I love. And there is the inside. These Mini Bees do have gussets, and what I love about this is that the gusset print is the opposite print. So if you get the Key West Mini Bee, you get the East Hampton gussets, which is just absolutely adorable. Guys, I really don't know how anyone is going to decide how to choose between these two prints in the Mini Bee, because they both look so adorable in these prints. This is East Hampton, you have the Key West on the inside, and then that little pop of it on the front here. This one does not have a pink back. I thought that it might, but it does not. And of course, here is the inside. So once again, you do get the Key West interior with the Key West gusset. Here's the Super Bee. Now guys, I'm gonna go ahead and say I suspect that the Super Bees in this print are going to sell out first. I just have a feeling because these are so beachy looking that these are gonna be the first to go. If you are putting together your strategy for release night, I would say put the Super Bee close to the top because it's probably gonna sell out fast. The Super Bee is an unstructured bag. It does have a back snap closure where you can put a change pad if you need it, or a wet bag to keep wet stuff at the pool, anything like that. Here is the East Hampton interior in there. Of course, on one side you've got a big, nice long zipper, and on the other side you have mesh pockets. I was really curious to find this out, so I suspect you might be too, but the key leash in the Super Bee is in the opposite print of what's on the outside. So in this case, you get an East Hampton key leash with your Key West Super Bee. What I think is so cool about that is that when I'm using a Super Bee as a pool bag, I don't always want to buy a messenger strap to go with it, but I do like the hoboed look of the bag, especially when I'm carrying it as a pool bag. So what I like to do sometimes is take that key leash out and attach it to the opposite side tab over there, and it goes ahead and it hobos the bag for you. Now you can't carry it very long like this because that's a very thin strap and it does start to dig into your shoulder, but if you're just walking from your car to the pool or from your condo to the beach or whatever, this is a really, really cute option, and with that opposite color key leash, it just looks so cute. Here is East Hampton, and what I love is that sometimes in the past I've been disappointed because you get this really cute print, and then on the inside, like where the bottle pockets are, you get like just a plain, boring, like champagne color, which I think is fine for the legacy prints, but in a really fun print like this, I do want a fun print on the inside of the bottle pockets and stuff too. So, this bag does not disappoint. That back snap closure on the East Hampton is a bright pink. It doesn't have the flamingo print, but it's still really cute. And the same goes for your bottle pockets. Here is the inside. It's just so precious, oh my gosh. And what I like about this one is that this gray mesh back here adds a little bit of depth and dimension, which I think is really cute. This bag does have the Key West key leash. And here's what it looks like if you decide to hobo this bag with that leash that's on the inside. Here's the Bee Light in the East Hampton print. Again, you have the pink lining, which is really cute, and the Key West interior. I'm thinking if I get a Bee Light in this print, I'm probably gonna get like a coral seatbelt strap, probably from Natalie Jensen. She makes great ones and I just love hers. And she's got that brushed metal, which is gonna look great with this for the hardware. And lastly, here is the Bee Light in the Key West print. Gray bottle pockets on this one, and of course, the East Hampton interior. I'm noticing as I'm touching these two Bee Lights that the material feels a little bit thicker and sturdier. I know that some of my older Bee Lights are very floppy, and they felt floppy from the moment that I got them, but these actually feel a little bit sturdier, and I don't know if Jujubee is changing up the way that they're making these, but this actually feels like it will stand up a little bit better than the Bee Lights of old. So I hope that's true. That'd be awesome. Alright you guys, so that's it for this first look of the two new prints coming out by Jujubee on May the 16th. We will be carrying these at thesensible-mama.com, and the time that we are releasing these is the exact same time as Jujubee. I'm going to put a list down in the description box to remind you of what bags we do have at thesensible-mama.com. If you're looking for a structured bag, I'd be more than happy to give you a list of retailers that I know are trustworthy and that I would recommend for you to shop at. The next release that's coming out is Rosie Posey, and it will be on May the 30th. And if you like seeing first looks like this, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button down below. Until next time guys, bye-bye!